What up, y'all? Be going over Aria the Scarlet ammo, so hey, stick around. Hope you guys enjoy this show as much as I did. So let's do this shit before she fucking shoots me in the back. Alright, start it.
信じてるものを強く引き寄せる凍えた眼差しも守ってあげるから願いを拾わせに舞い降りてく
So Aria the Scarlet ammo came out back in 2011. I saw it back then, but didn't really care for much about it until I recently saw something about it. I think season 2, and I wanted to get into it. So basically, this takes place in Japan, of course. Kids are raised as bute, basically special police force who are above cops or whatever, and they have to carry around a firearm and a secondary weapon, which is a blade or whatever. That was interesting to me. Now, the whole school aspect, they kind of explained it in the beginning, like how it works. Like you have your special drivers, your rank system, your classes. There's even some kind of supernatural power forces. They go into that a little bit in the beginning. I thought that we were gonna do that into the show, but it ended up being sort of a main character meets girl, have to solve her mystery for her, like Sherlock Holmes. You know what I mean when you watch the show. But basically that's what it turns into, and they kind of neglect the whole bute side of it, except for the contracts they take, which I'm gonna explain later. But yeah, this basically the show main character meets girl, and they become partners. Detective kind of shit, They live together for some reason. He lives by himself, even though he's in a boys' dorm. That's very rare, right? But yeah, that's how our story begins. Actually, the story begins with them meeting in the most weird way. Him fucking basically being the dude from Speed, but this time the bomb's on a fucking bicycle. So that's it. Okay, for me, the main character is Aria Holmes Kanzaki. She's a rank S. I said there was ranks. Her weapon for shooting is an M1 1911A1 American pistol, mostly army issue. She uses 1 silver and 1 black, which is pretty odd. And she also uses 2 kodachi, which is basically swords. She's the main character, very girly moe type of character, but she can get down and defend her shit, and she does see that, and you see that throughout the show. But she does need someone there to control her. She needs a partner, and that's where our fucking second character comes in. Fucking Kenji Toyama. He's level E, but don't let that fool you. He's actually very powerful, but only when he goes into hysteria mode, which is only activated by fucking getting horny. He goes, his skills get 30 times his normal skills, so he becomes fucking crazy. He carries a Beretta and a butterfly knife, and he's kind of like the kid who doesn't give a shit about this. He's really thinking about dropping out of bute and just becoming whatever else. But Aria is the one that brings him back into it, and he stays. But he still bitches about it, so you'll see that throughout the show. But when he goes in that hysteria mode, beware, alright? And then we have Shiryu Hotogi. She's rank A. She's best friends with our Toyama, and they've known each other since they're a kid. They kind of go over this. But like I said, she's a SSR. She's rank S, but like I said, she has paranormal powers that help her fight, and her main weapon is a Japanese sword. Now she's technically very shy, but she does have feelings to our main character Toyama, but she's shy, like wow. But once they kiss, well, I'm not gonna give it away, but you know what I mean. What happens after that? She gets crazy. All right, that's all I gotta say. She's very jealous, especially when it comes for Toyama. She's in love with him, so she'd be jealous of any girl. And then we have Reiko Mine. I don't know what rank she is. She's in the same classroom as Toyama, so I'm guessing either A or B. Not really sure. Her special power is her hair. You'll see what I mean by that when you watch the show. Alright. She uses 2 Walter P99s and 2 swords, just like our main character Aria. She's very slutty. I want to say slutty. She's more of a tease, that's for sure. Teasing you. She's teased Toyama a lot by trying to hit on him and shit. So be ready for that. Alright. That's all I gotta say. And then we come to one of my favorite characters, Recchi. She's rank S. She's a top sniper. She uses a I can't even say that one. Dragunov sniper rifle. And of course, she always has those headphones on, the PMX 990 headphones. She's very quiet and reserved, but she does care about things, and you see that throughout the show. And man, can she shoot? Whew, man. And then we get John DArc. She has ice powers. I do not know her rank. You'll understand why I don't know her rank when you watch it. But she does have fucking ice powers. Can freeze anything long radius. Use an object, touch it, throw it, and it freezes everything in the surrounding area from that object. So that's pretty interesting. She also is blind as a bat. She can't see without her contacts or glasses. Alright. The main cast. Other than that, we have characters like Goki Muto, a rank I don't know, maybe A. He uses a Colt Python, but we don't see anything. What I mean by this cast is we hardly see these people, but this guy is basically the one we see the most, and he's friends with Toyama, or best friends, I'm not sure. Then we have Ryu Shinaruruni. He apparently was partners with Toyama, but like I said, he doesn't come out as much, like a couple scenes. He's rank A, I know that, and he uses an MK23. I can't really tell you much about this guy. You see a glimpse of him, and he talks like one or two fucking Misaki Naka. Can't even say the last name. You see her in an episode giving advice. She basically sends all the buttes from the school information. She's the information girl. And also we have Tohru Sayonaki, very likable teacher. He actually is the one that explains a lot about the butte world in episode 1, so be ready for that. He also is very, good with the ladies. He's a funny dude. There's a dark secret behind him. That's all I must say. I don't want to ruin it for you guys. And then another teacher we have that looks pretty cool is Mako Soory, I think. Mako Soory, yeah. She smokes cigarettes. She gets down. Like I said, we don't see her as much except for the OVA, so watch that one. She's a very hard teacher. Cares about her students, though. Deeply cares about her students. Not in that way, but you know what I mean. Like, it's one of those teachers you want to have in school. And then we have Yutori Tama Mahara. Again, another character we just see 1 or 2 scenes in the entire first season, but apparently she's the nicest teacher at the Butte Academy, so that's great. And she seems really nice though. Even if like people shoot in her class, she don't mind. She doesn't get pissed off or anything. Alright, so the anime itself is decent. Rewatching it again, I liked it better than the first time I watched it. Actually, I thought this show was garbage when I first watched it all the way, but it's not bad. Better than most of the new shit coming out. The animation's solid. The storyline, interesting to see what happens to Aria and Tomoya. It's like two storylines going intertwined. You got her story with her mother, and Toyama's with his brother and some other girl I'm not 100% on yet. You know what I mean when you watch it. The weapons are cool. They actually explain a little bit about weapons and stuff like that, so it's not that bad. Definitely, one guy, bunch of girls fall in love with him, kind of thing. So if you're not into that, you might not like that, but you might like the shooting and arresting people and kicking shit down part. The paranormal part was interesting into a world with weapons. So in most paranormal worlds, weapons don't do shit, bullets and nothing like that. But it was interesting how they spinned it off. What would I give this one? It's an average anime for me. I mean, it was okay. I liked it, like I said, better than the first time I watched it. The first time I watched it, I probably would have given it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. Second time watching it, I'm gonna go with the 6. A solid 6, like average, a little bit above average. It won't stick out with many other animes in its genre, paranormal action, but it's decent enough to watch. The character names and histories are interesting. That's probably one thing that really spoke out to me, and you'll know what I mean when you watch it. So, hey, thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that sub. Catch you on next time.